The video displays the comprehensive table of contents for an advanced malware reversing course offered exclusively on the IntelliRoot Academy portal. Crafted by Abhijit Mohanta, this course promises unparalleled depth and expertise in the field. This topic delves into the essential prerequisites required for comprehending the advanced reverse engineering course. Module 1 contains 1 hour of videos. 1. In this section we talk about which job roles require malware analysis. 2. Need of reverse engineering in malware analysis. 3. Lab setup. 4. Prerequisite knowledge to be malware reverse engineer. Module 2 contains 1.5 hours of videos. In this section we would talk about 1. How PE file is created. 2. Inspect PE file statically. 3. PE file execution and its mapping into virtual memory. 4. Important concepts in the PE file like VA, RVA, entry point, imports, exports. 5. Different types of PE file. The understanding of PE file helps to understand complex topics like API hooking, rootkits and code injection. Module 3 contains 45 minutes of videos. The section covers basic Windows concepts. 1. Windows file system. 2. Basic process internals like process virtual memory, handles, thread and thread context. 3. Windows registry. The section provides basic overview of Windows concepts useful for malware analysis. Module 4 contains 45 minutes of videos. In this section we would discuss about 1. File format identification. 2. Use of Procmon. 3. Virtual memory string extraction. 4. API logging. 5. Lab exercise accompanied with this section. 6. The section gives a quick revision of basic malware analysis concepts like static and dynamic analysis. Module 5 contains 2 hours of videos, overview of reverse engineering tools like Ghidra, Ali Debugger, IDA Pro, X64 Debugger, their basic UI configuration and quick start guide. Module 6 contains 4 hours of videos, covers frequently used assembly x86 instructions. 1. Data movement instruction. 2. String instructions. 3. Arithmetic instruction. 4. Control flow instructions. 5. How functions look in disassembly. 6. How local variables are stored in memory. 7. Assembly instructions are explained with help of customized samples and animations. The module is also helpful for those who are completely new to assembly. The Module 7 contains 1 hour of video. Students would learn to identify the following in disassembly. 1. Identify local variables, global variables. 2. Identify array and structures. 3. Identify complex data structures like array of structures and linked lists. Reading disassembly is the basic requirement of reverse engineering, and the module helps you to identify variables, code constructs in assembly. The Module 8 contains 1 hour of video. The module covers the following topics. 1. How to read API parameters. 2. Analyze parameters passed as structures. 3. Learn about syscalls, which helps in debugging and understanding topics like API hooks and EDR bypass. 4. Identifying API sequences in malware code to identify techniques employed by malwares. You would learn to debug Windows APIs and would know how they work internally. The Module 9 contains 1 hour of video, covers commonly seen API sequences across all kinds of malware. 1. Process iteration. 2. File iteration. 3. API resolution. 4. Resource extraction. 5. Registry manipulation. 6. Many more. This module helps you to identify commonly seen API sequences across variety of malwares and can help you to speed up the process of reverse engineering. The Module 10 contains 1 hour of video. Malwares can be in the form of DLL, COM, and services, covers techniques to debug. Here you would learn to debug. 1. DLL. 2. COM objects. 3. Windows services. The module teaches you to debug DLL, COM objects, Windows service. The Module 11 contains 30 minutes of video. Malwares use cryptography to hide information in network files and obviously to encrypt files in case of ransomwares. 1. The module helps to understand and debug Windows cryptographic API. 2. Identify crypto algorithms useful while reverse engineering ransomware. Module 12 contains 30 minutes of video. Malware authors use various compilers and programming languages to create malwares. Approach of analyzing malwares compiled in different programming language varies. Covers the following. 1. Identify compiler used to write malware. 2. Identify compiler stub. 3. Identify main. Objective of the module is to 1. Skip unnecessary compiler stubs in malware. 2. Approach to analyze malwares written in different programming languages. 3. Useful while writing static signatures on malwares. The Module 13 offers 45 minutes of videos covering 1. Networking APIs used by malwares. 2. Identifying DGA is. 3. Identify lateral movement at code level. NBSP. The Module 14 contains 3 hours of videos. Most malwares today are packed and payload is deep inside it. The modules teaches you to understand deeply packed binaries and know how to unpack them. The module covers the following. 1. Learn the process of packing binaries. 2. Learn about steps and code involved in packed binary execution. 3. Learn unconventional and undocumented ways to unpack malwares. 4. Learn systematic way to reverse packed binaries rather than just putting breakpoint on some APIs. The topics covered would be useful in unpacking the packed binaries and extract the payloads. The Module 15 has 2 hours of video covering the following. 1. Conventional code injection techniques like shellcode injection and DLL injection. 2. Advanced techniques like thread hijacking, memory mapping, process hollowing. 3. Learn tricks to debug injector as well as injected code. The Module 16 has 1 hour of videos. Covers the following. 1. Type of API hooks: inline hooking, IAT hooking. 2. Identifying and debugging hooks. The Module 16 has 1.5 hours of videos. The module is an extension of API hooking, talks about how browsers work and how malwares use API hooking to steal banking information. Module 17 1 hour of videos. The module covers working of user mode rootkits and looking at disassembly of rootkits. The Module 18 has 15 minutes of videos. Covers basic concepts of Windows driver like IRP, IOCTL, driver entry. The Module 18 has 1 hour of video. Cover the following. 1. Using WinDBG remote debugging to debug kernel driver. 2. Debugging kernel driver from driver entry. 3. Debugging kernel rootkit. The Module 19 has 1 hour of video. .NET malwares are frequently seen today. Learn how to debug and deobfuscate .NET. 1. .NET basic concepts. 2. Debugging dnspy to debug or unpack .NET. 3. Use tools like .dumper. The Module 20 has 30 minutes of videos. 1. Types of VB binaries. 2. Tools to reverse engineer VB malwares. The Module 21 has 30 minutes of videos. Covers 1. Basics of Golang binaries. 2. Tools to reverse engineer Golang binaries. Module 22 has 1 hour of videos. 1. Anti-debug. 2. Anti-sandbox. 3. Evasion techniques used by malware like AV evasion, EDR evasion. Module has 1 hour of videos. Learn how to identify important pieces of malware code in 1. Ransomware. 2. Boss malware. 3. ATM malware. 4. Info stealer. 5. RAT. Learn to identify techniques like 1. Clipboard stealing. 2. Browser password stealing. 3. Keylogging. 4. Screenshot and video capture. Module 23 of 2 hours of video. You would learn to debug 1. Live ransomware. 2. Tricks to debug POS malware. 3. Debug stealers, remote access Trojan. Module 24 has 1.5 hours video. You would know basic building blocks of malware detection technologies like antivirus, ADR, and sandboxes. 1. File scanning. 2. Memory scanning. 3. ETW. 4. AMSI. 5. API logging. The module is helpful to understand how antivirus, EDR, and sandboxes detect malware. It is also helpful to understand evasion techniques used by malwares. We invite you to take the next step towards enhancing your skills. Reach out to our sales team today to learn more about this captivating training opportunity.